So in response to your questions here, I just wanted to quickly go over maybe a quick and easy way to kind of clean up some of these links. We're actually just going to change a couple of them and also add one as well. So the way this is set up under engagement, that is going to work perfect. And we're going to want this, since it's a separate category, we want these deactivation links from these labels to continue to work with the independence category. But we also are going to want to link these together. So I'm going to quickly create a link by just holding down Control, and then I'm going to click and drag from independent working to working with assistance. So that'll create my exclusive link between those two. And now I just want to change a couple of these things here to clean this up a bit. And I'm actually going to change one of the labels to a code button as well, just as a different way of viewing it. So we'll still get the text label data inside of student asks for assistance, but that is going to be changed into a code. So we'll have whether they raise their hand or just called out. So you might want to change these as well, or have these be codes with text labels underneath, possibly, but I'll show you the way we're going to link those. So we're actually going to delete these deactivation links in here. And what we're going to do then, I'm just going to open this one up and change this to a code. And just for the sake of this, if they're asking for assistance, I'm assuming that could be a timed event that we could mark. So I'll just go with a lead time of 5 seconds when that is activated, and let's say a lag time of 5 seconds. So that will change to that green diamond to let us know it's a timed instance. So now when they raise their hand to ask a question, it's going to automatically activate that they asked for assistance, and that will end after 5 seconds, and at the same time it's going to activate working with assistance. So we only need to press one button, and that's going to activate two separate codes. So I'll close the inspector here, and I'm going to add a quick activation link by holding Control and Option. And I'm going to just click and drag over to working with assistance. And I'll do the same for this one, because when a teacher is demonstrating, they're going to be working with assistance, and then we already have that the teacher is assisting them with their work. So one other thing we might want to do here is actually add an exclusive link inside of that activation link. And what that's going to do is say this text label can only go into this code. Otherwise, it's almost a global text label. So if there's other things active here and we click a text label, that text label could end up going into that code, which we don't want that. So we actually want to add some exclusive links into these. So let's say, for example, raises hand to ask and student calls out to ask. We only want that going into student asks for assistance. So I'm again going to control click to create an exclusive link between them. Now you'll see I get that teal color that's added into the green arrow. And I'm going to do the same for these. And you'll notice I don't need to do it for student asks for assistance onto working with assistance, because that's a code activating another code. So again, an exclusive link from a text label to a code means that that text label can only go inside of that code. So this should clear up some of that tangled web you were speaking about. So hopefully that will make it easier based on the linking, so that there's less buttons for you to press while coding.